I'm having fun. I'm having fun.
Good evening. My name is Lars.
My name is Ulrich.
And we are the Norwegian pop megastars Fjord.
As if you didn't know.
People say Fjord. Where the heck have you guys been?
We got two things to say to them. One, we haven't been anywhere. And two, we're back, baby.
Okay, so this first song is pretty personal to me. It's called Genie Genie, and it's about how I broke up with my last girlfriend, Sarah.
Yeah, you wanna tell them what happened?
Yeah, I guess like little differences, you know, like she said tomato, I said I've cheated on you, Sarah.
Damn, do you miss her?
Is the Pope Italian? So
not always. Sometimes like French or Belgian, perhaps.
I learn so much from this guy, you know. It's a pleasure being on stage with you.
Always, my brother, always.
Okay, this is for Sarah. Damn, baby, I miss you so much. I should never, ever, ever have let you find out. I miss you more than I miss you more than a frying pan misses an egg.
I miss you more than a pirate misses his leg.
I miss you more than an ice cream misses its cone.
I miss you more than a dog misses its leg. So up went down with that shorty at the party.
It was one of those naughty parties. She was touching my body.
Man, why did you get in such a scrape?
Well, I had too many hits of my butterscotch vape.
I see, but you see in the sea there's plenty more fish if you wish.
True wish, but there's only one fish that I wanna have sex with. The Sarah fish.
I miss you more than a bald man misses his bag.
He lost his hair, but he also lost his bag.
I miss you more than a sailor loves sailing the seas.
I miss you more than the birds love fucking the bees.
I'm sorry, I miss you so much. I see you everywhere I goddamn go. I see you on the train, in the park, on the sidewalk, wherever I'm in. I see you when I put my bread into the bread bin, which is funny, 'cause you are intolerant of bins.
I miss you so much, I think I've hit a wall. All I keep hearing is our last phone call. Sarah, baby, I'm all ears for you now.
Okay, Lars. But I want to let you know that you don't always listen to the people you say you love. And then you just like throw in a random question, but that's not listening. I love you. But sometimes I just feel
Housework?
I'm leaving you, Lars Larsen.
No, Sarah, don't go. I know what. She's gone. Wait, what's this? A magic genie pot.
Did someone call for a genie?
Oh my goodness.
Lars, what happened?
I broke up with Sarah, man. All I wanted was to be with her, grow old, maybe even have a couple of little affairs, you know?
Lars, do you miss her?
Is the Dalai Lama Italian?
There, all your mistakes are gone. Now what's the moral of this story?
In a relationship, the best policy, 2 phones.
Genie in a bottle.
I'm having fun. I'm having fun.
Quiet down, please. Oh, sorry, quiet down, please. Yes, Evan.
Shut up, yes, Evan, seriously.
Thank you. Okay, so this is Tim.
Obviously, they know who I am because I'm head boy.
And I'm Fran, but you might know me better as Tim's
The girl who farted during your Remembrance Day silence.
I was very nervous to play my bugle. Welcome to a very special PSHE.
Yeah, this is actually a really cool one for you guys because Mrs. Harrison's actually left the room and left our sixth formers in charge, creating what can only be described as a safe space.
Yes. It's actually kind of a cool one for Miss Harrison too, because as we've been heavily speculating in the sixth form common room, and I know she won't mind us saying this, she's almost definitely going through early menopause. So this talk on periods might be a bit too close to home.
Periods, but Fran, how can I, a boy, begin to know the first thing about periods?
Because I gave you that
It ain't
information.
goddamn rocket science, guys, and it's largely a myth.
What?
So before you all start shrieking to your mammies about blood bursting out of your bums, let's take a glance at the facts.
12 years old is the average age that a young woman starts her period, but personally, I think there's something a little bit cooler about starting in your teens. I, for one, started my period age 13, and honestly, I've never looked back.
So, guys, what the hell is a period, and how can you fight it?
You can't fight it. Okay, actually, guys, periods are when the lining of your womb, which is the bit which is below your belly button and just above your arsehole, sheds away.
Yeah, like a snake or a land crab.
Yeah, and every few weeks, your vagina makes an egg.
Like a chicken or a land crab.
Yeah, and if a man ejaculates or sperms
Squelches.
comes
Land crabs.
into a woman's vagina, they can fuse together to make a baby. And you really don't want to have what Olivia's older sister Lily had, and I know she's not going to mind me saying this, an unplanned pregnancy with the Canadian PE assistant here in his gap year.
Legend.
No, but while we do have you guys here, I just want to say, boys, do wear a condom, okay? And girls, you're going to hear a lot of crazy things. You're going to hear, I can't wear a condom because my dick's too big.
Yeah.
No. You're going to hear, I can't wear a condom because it doesn't feel the same. No. Yeah. You're going to hear, oh, Fran, you shouldn't make me wear a condom if you really love me. And also, I'm an arsehole and I'm sorry that I got a hand job of Alice Weaver.
Fran, I did not apologise.
But as the old saying goes, no glove, no love.
Or as the even older saying goes, no glove feels better.
Tim?
No, sorry, Fran. Obviously, like, there is one really good reason to wear a condom, guys, and that's so you get a reputation as, like, a really thoughtful guy. And you can cement that reputation even further by buying condoms that are ribbed for her pleasure.
Yes, this is actually really important, okay, you guys, because ribbed makes literally no difference. But you will be expected to be a little more grateful, okay? You should write that down. Oh, when you're on your period, you can experience some symptoms like cramping, bloating, headaches, irritability.
Yeah, and actually, periods can cause you to, like, massively overreact when your boyfriend does something tiny, like get a hand job off Alice Weaver.
Boyfriend?
Oh. Well, like, I suppose, like, I don't consider you my girlfriend, but, like, I would prefer you to, like, refer to me as your boyfriend.
Wow, that's actually really romantic.
No.
Can anyone tell me what a tampon is?
Yes, it's like this cotton thumb with a tail. Here's one I took from Fran's bag earlier, literally as a joke.
Actually, that's a packet of sugar, and this is a tampon.
What? But I can't tell them apart.
No, of course not. That's because they've been very cleverly designed to look like a sweet or a packet of sugar, so that if, like in the adverts, your bag falls open, no men can tell you're on your period.
That would be hell. That would be hell.
Yeah. In fact, they've been so well disguised so as not to gross out men that I'm actually constantly putting tampons in my coffee and packets of sugar inside my vagina. Anyway, moving on. There is, I'll just say this, for some women, and not me, I would tell you if it was me because I'm very body positive, but it's not me. Some women, not me, I would tell you if it was me, it's not me. Some women, not me, do experience, while on their period, very, very hot, runny shit that smells like fresh baby poo and rusty metal.
There you have it. That's your period. Don't do it well.
Thanks, Eve. Hope that apple was worth it, you cheeky lady.
You bitch.
I'm having fun. I'm having fun.
Thank y'all for welcoming me to y'all country. I had to come all the way over here to the UK from the US because bitches in America wasn't feeling me no more. Which is crazy because I respect bitches. I love bitches. I even know a few, like my mom's a woman. You know what I'm saying? I even got a sister. I'm not showing off, I'm just saying what's real. But I think the problem today is people getting real sensitive. And I'm not a misogynist, I'm an artist. Those is two different words. I think we need to be ready to separate the man from the music. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm a gentleman. I'm romantic as fuck. I open doors. Papa, for you, bitch. For you. When I see a bitch form an opinion and she's struggling, I help her form it. She don't even have to ask. But you can't hear that. You can't hear that in my music. You know what I'm saying? You can't hear the doors opening. I should put an effect in. I don't know. It's sad because I'm trying. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing what I can. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like liberals want everything their way. You know what I'm saying? But they're not willing to compromise. Like me, I'm willing to compromise. I feel like some shit is cool, some shit is not cool. If you gay, that's cool. I'm not gay, I'm a rapper, that's different. It's different words. You know what I'm saying? I believe in abstinence for women. I think it's dope, and I hope that one day when I meet the bitch in my dreams, that she's chaste, but also a little nasty. You know what I'm saying? I created something. I'ma just let y'all hear it, but this song is dedicated to my president, my country, and all the fine bitches in it. Run that. Turn it up. Yo! Justice, liberty, freedom for all. What the fuck is toxic masculinity? My dick is bigger than the Statue of Liberty. I jizz bullets, I piss dollars, I shit oil, I love hoes. All these snowflakes bout to get melted. Seen a nice booty, you bet your boy felt it. My president is a hero. Disagree? You're a bitch. Speaking of bitches, why don't you suck my dick? They say too patriotic, I say suck my dick. They say that I'm sexist, I say suck my dick. They say too many guns, I say suck my dick. They say that I'm masculine, I say you can suck it. Yeah. I like a girl that do what it do for the red, white, and blue. Shake that ass on the American flag. She's no queen, but we keep it regal. She showed me her bald eagle. Show me your bald eagle. Show me your bald eagle. She stroked my gun until I shoot it. She asked me to reload. I say it's my right to do it. My president is a hero. Disagree? You're a bitch. Speaking of bitches, why don't you suck my dick? Say I'm too patriotic. I say suck my dick. They say I'm too nasty. I say suck my dick. They say too many guns. I say suck my dick. They say I'm a sexist, I say, you can suck it, you can suck it, yeah, you can suck it, 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 I believe that you can suck it, yeah. Sometimes you gotta make America great, whether that's with more love or more hate. Yeah. I prepared another piece called Shit That Gets Me Hard, but I don't think we have time to hear it. It's a long song. Y'all have a good night.
I'm having fun. I'm having fun.
So I've been seeing this guy, and he's kind of a big deal. He's the chief exec of a pretty big corporation. And I guess I stayed over at his place the other night. And he had to leave for work early the next morning, leaving me alone in his penthouse. So I went to his wardrobe, opened the door, and I put on his shirt. It's way too big for me, but I'm in his shirt. No one's gonna believe me that I'm wearing his shirt. I guess I'm a little kooky, 'cause I'm in his shirt. then I decided to post a few pickies on Insta of me in his shirt. You wouldn't believe the response I got. So my friend Mandy made a comment on the post. She said, "Hey Han, loving the shirt. It's quite big." And then she liked the post, but she liked it like 28 minutes after making the comment. I just don't get that. It's just a bit weird sometimes. Like, why did she leave it so long before liking the post? She'd obviously seen it. No, she's all right. I'm still in his shirt. I'm loving the smell of his shirt. I'm thinking about wanking in the shirt. So even though I've only been seeing this guy for I think we've had like 2 dates, I thought I'd go and surprise him at his work. So after I found him on LinkedIn, I head down to his office. And to get into his office, I had to pretend I'm his wife and I've been locked out of the house. In his shirt. And so everyone's looking at me, okay? The girl with the shirt that's slightly too big for her, which inevitably will be the name of my autobiography. So then I go up to his office, knock on the door. "Delivery," I said jovially. He opens the door, shocked. He says, "What the fuck are you doing here? Why are you in my shirt?" I said, "That's not a very nice way to greet your wife." He said, "Wife, what the fuck are you on about?" And just like that, I saw red. The letter opener on his desk went through his head. Now I've got a problem. I've got a dead body on my hands. But then, a light bulb moment. I went over to the dead body and I took the trousers off his dead legs and I put them on myself. And then I went to his stationery cupboard and I took out the scissors and I cut off all my hair. And coincidentally, with short hair, I look exactly like him. And now I'm the chief exec of a pretty big corporation. And I'm still in his shirt. Hello, chief exec's office. Chief exec speaking.
I'm having fun. I'm having fun.
Hello, everybody. My name is Christopher. No relation. And I am a writer from Shropshire. Okay. So I don't know if anybody knows Shropshire. It's quite a big place, actually. It's one of these places that's bigger than you'd think. You know, if you see it on a map, it's only sort of a few inches wide. But in reality, it's actually much, much bigger. So I'm a writer, like I said, and today what I'm going to do for you is read out one of my latest novels. Here it is. Okay, it's a little novel called Get a Brain. Okay, so here we go. It's a nice sort of length for a novel as well, sort of 2 sides of A5. Okay, so here we go. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the novel that is Get a Brain. Welcome to the first sentence of the book. And now we're moving on to the second. Andrew Shivers was sitting by himself in the playground. But someone was about to approach who would bully him for the best part of the rest of the novel. Nicholas Big Boy was the tallest boy in the school for his height. He was so cool he wore a leather jacket and a leather shirt and tie as well. Nicholas Big Boy burst into the playground, and Andrew Shivers knew it was time to get bullied a clock. Hey, new boy, I like your trousers. Not. Horrible. Nicholas pushed him onto the floor and spat on him. But Andrew said nothing. He thought about saying, "Get a brain," but the words just wouldn't come out. All of a sudden, a little voice came right out of someone's mouth behind them. "Leave him alone, Nicholas." Standing in the middle of the playground was a tiny little girl, no bigger than a Hoover. About there. Her name was Moira Wisp, and she had so many freckles that it was quicker to count the gaps. "Nicholas, big boy, you're a bully." Nicholas walked towards her, slapping his thighs together as he went. He pushed her onto the floor and spat on her. And as little Moira wiped the spit off her face, a couple of tears came knocking on the doors of her eyes. She tried to keep the doors shut, but the tears just pushed them open. And behind each tear there was another tear waiting to come out. It was like revolving doors. And someone had left the electricity on that turns them round. There, said Andrew, tapping her on the eyes. But Nicholas found the whole thing rather funny, and he laughed so hard he was sick. But then, out of nowhere, "Get a brain, Nicholas!" Andrew Shivers stood firm, arms by his sides and fists where his hands used to be. Nicholas couldn't believe it. His lower teeth said goodbye to his upper teeth, and his chin said hello to his chest. A handful of tears invited themselves to a party on his eyeballs. And soon the guest list was getting out of hand. Nicholas ran away crying. Andrew was now the coolest boy in school, and he snogged the headmistress just to prove it.
I'm having fun. I'm having fun.
The thing about me is that I really prefer younger men. Comfortably legal younger men, of course. Like 2 weeks into being 19, that's how I like them. Because the bar for impressing them is so low. The best compliment I ever received was from one of them. He sat me down, he looked me straight in the eye, and he said, "Oh my God, Olga, you know so much about World War II." Hit it, huge! I'm 24 and I'm not old, but guys my age are sad and cold. Skip the dad and date the son. Take notes from Mrs. Robinson. I urge you all to date some teens. They'll kiss your feet and show you memes. He'll bring a skateboard to a wake. He's just a child for fuck's sake. 'Cause I like dating boys, not men. Why be a 6 when you're a 10 to them? He was born in 97. He don't remember 9/11. He's never heard of Murakami or ever eaten edamame or pussy. I love it when he calls me ma'am and calls my pot roast so lit, fam. You know you wouldn't sing along if a man sang you this song. But I like dating boys, not men. Why be a 6 when you're a 10 to them? When you're a 10 to them. I don't care for brains or riches, just help me solve my mommy issues.
2, 3, 4.
I like fucking boys, not men. 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 I like fucking boys, not men.
I'm having fun. I'm having fun.
It's my Ewins, and I've got some video mysteries. So many in my back pocket, like this spooky poltergeist. What a scary poltergeist. Obviously quite short, it's just the bottom covers that he moves. Stupid small poltergeist, you idiot. Hey, what's happened here? Oh, he's stood in the chair, hasn't he? Clever poltergeist. I've seen a lot of mysteries over the years, like how did the Great Fire of London start? How did it start? Was it at the butcher's? Oh, it could have been the butcher's. Was it at the baker's? It could have been the baker's. Or was it more likely Clumsy McWobbly's Lamb Factorium, yeah? Oh, it could have been the butcher's. Clumsy McWobbly. Too wobbly a man, in my opinion, to run a brothel for lambs, but he did it. Anyway, you've got to be careful, though, with modern mysteries, because they're quite easy to fake, yeah? I fooled everyone that dinosaurs had come back to life with this cunning video.
Just a rat and playing a little bit of pool.
Flawless, but it may surprise you to know that that scene is almost 100% CGI, yeah? And I'll play you the same clip again without the computer graphics, and you can have a look for yourself.
Just a rat and playing a little bit
Yeah,
of
you
pool.
see, it's basically... Nothing there was real at all. Anyway, now I've got a very exciting treat for you. I've been able to line up a voice chat conversation with Brad Chapsticks, an expert in mysteries from Los Angeles. So let's see if the tech works here. Brad, hello? Oh, come on, Brad. Brad? Oh, come on, mate. Brad, hello? Brad, hello?
Hello there.
Oh, okay. Bit of a satellite delay, Brad.
Not.
Okay. Now, what do you think about mystery?
Goodbye.
Okay, he's gone. And now a quick word from our sponsors. The Matt Ewins video mysteries are sponsored by the Plate. It's like a spork in crockery form. It's basically just a cup welded on top of a plate. It's perfect for breakfast and dinner. Right, now on to the main event. I'm going to prove a mystery to you in front of your very eyes. Basically, I'm going to prove that through the medium of a tarot reading. Now, have you ever had your tarot read before? No, right. Well, I've got some tarot cards on the table here. I'm going to move my finger across them, and when you see one that sort of speaks to you, yeah, you let me know, and we'll turn it over, and we'll see what your fortune is. Let's hope it's not the one where you die. Yeah.
That one.
This one here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, let's have a look. Oh, bloody hell. Hang on a minute. What's happened here? These aren't my. These are my Badger trading cards. These are. Also, here's a question for you. You've got speed, aggression, tactics. What the hell are Badger points? They don't correspond. I mean, look at this git. How the fuck is he the best Badger? He's an idiot. Right. Well, forget about that. Anyway, right. On to the main mystery that I want to talk about for a long time is why is it so hard to pass your driving test, right? It's a bit of a segue, but I mean, I've failed it 4 times, yeah? And not even the practical bit either, like the theory. And basically, I keep failing on the hazard perception test. Yeah, you know what that is? When they show you videos of sort of dangerous scenes, you've got to click a button to, show that you've perceived a hazard. Well, I've got one here that I want to sort of test out with you guys, right? Well, I don't have a clicker for you, but it's voice activated, right? So here we go.
Hazard perception test.
And basically, what you do is when you see a hazard, you just shout out loudly, clearly, computer hazard detected. So, lady, we did the tarot before earlier. Have you passed your driving test?
Yeah.
Oh, did you pass your hazard perception test as well?
I did.
Well, let's give it another go. Let me show you how it works. So just shout out
Test
loudly.
1.
Computer, hazard detected.
Hazard detected.
Oh, perfect, right, now your go.
Test 2.
Shout it out. Louder, she's pregnant, come on. Jesus Christ. This is going out online. Well, you've got to shout it louder, let me show you.
Test 3.
Computer, hazard detected.
Hazard detected.
Right, okay, your go, here we go.
Test 4.
You've got to do it quicker. Unbelievable.
Your wife and child are in a critical but stable condition.
Test
Go,
5.
go, 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 go! Go, go, go! Jesus Christ! Well, that's all we got time for. Thank you very much. Goodbye.
I'm having fun. I'm having fun.
All right. Ooh, wow.
Oh, can you hear that jazz, ladies and gentlemen?
Yeah. Oh, yikes.
I don't know if I can. Oh, there it is. Oh, yeah.
All right. Oh, la-di-da-di-da-di-da-di-da. Oy vey, little boy. All right. Are you all right about that slippery nipple?
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, what a sensation. Oh, yeah. All right. Oh, and I don't know why, but I'm feeling inordinately confident.
Me too.
And I don't know, I'm kind of interested as well about the viewers back home.
Oh, yeah.
You feeling okay?
Oh, wow.
You feeling a bit left out?
How's she doing?
I know, you're feeling as if you're, I don't know, behind a veil. Is it okay outside of this little box?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What's it like back there? Are you okay? What is it like? I want to get real. What can I say? What's the texture of your melancholy?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
all right.
Ooh, I want to know your monologue. What's it like in that noggin? Come on, suck it to me.
Is there a sound?
Has it got a sound? Has it got a soundscape?
Do you know what I mean?
Ooh, can we imagine
what does
it?
It sound like?
Is it a bit like this?
Does it sound like that? Does it sound a bit like that? Is it like that? Yeah. I can feel my face when I'm with you, but I love it. Yes, I love it. Ow, I can feel my face when I'm with you, baby, but I love it. Yes, I love it. Okay, stop. I just really disgusted myself. I'm so sorry. That was absolutely awful. Oh my goodness, I apologize. It's a late show, but it's not that late. Do you know what I mean?
Come on.
I'm really sorry.
What post-watershed?
No, come
on.
on. It's fine. Just leave it.
No, listen.
Let's glide over that. Sorry, everybody.
No. I think it's really important actually to take a moment. I think we all need to. Come on, support Chiara.
Would you?
You know, come on, guys, in these troubled times, right? No, because Chiara is Italian.
Sì, è vero, sono italiana.
All right, we've got one thing on our mind. I think we all imagine she's someone super hyper feminine.
Infatti sono una donna molto sensuale.
Oh, yeah. I think we all bet she's someone super hyper in touch with her sensuality.
Tipo Monica Bellucci.
But the cold hard fact is Chiara's actually incredibly repressed.
Okay, yeah, that's... No, it's fair enough. I'm also half English, so that explains that. Róisín, on the other hand, is Irish.
Oh,
Catholic.
And I'm an Ahra Orcus and Vic Orcus and BRITNEY, if I meant.
There we go. And... That's right, yeah. But actually, what is truly lovely about Róisín is that actually she's incredibly playful and sort of a little bit sort of loose and kind of just a tiny bit slutty in a lovely way. No, in a really lovely way. We were.
That is so weird that she's saying that on TV.
We were talking about it
real at all.
On the way here.
That's slander.
It's not slander.
It's not my vibe at all.
Listen, it makes sense because ultimately she's just trying to connect, okay? Because we are born alone, are we not? And we die alone, and therefore all she's trying to do is okay, that's very intense connection there, Róisín. I'm not sure that's okay. Are you all right? Great.
Are you a naughty boy?
All right. I've lost her. Oh God.
Are you a saucy little pot?
Don't call him a pot. That's just weird. Don't do that, Róisín. Please, come on now. I'm so. Okay, thank you. Great. Brilliant. I don't know what you're playing at. I don't understand why you made eye contact with her, and I find it very difficult to watch this. So, thank you very much. If we can just, thank you. Cut the music, please! Cut the music! Oh my goodness, Róisín, come back here immediately. That is very, very expensive equipment, I imagine. Put that somewhere. What is going on with you? What's that? This is...
I'm sorry.
What's going on?
that little boy just invited me over.
Well, that's not... That's absolutely not what...
Yeah, it's really weird. He's been eyeballing me all night. It's like...
Okay, I think that's the purpose of this. I have to say I'm a little bit worried about you, if I'm going to be honest, Ro. Because I just feel that this whole sort of fairy tale, kind of childlike sort of narrative that you've got going on with the little boy is just not going to work.
Right, okay.
I just don't... do you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's not realistic.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not Narnia. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe, okay? It's not Hook. I can't think of any more. It's not, it's not... Elf, I don't know. Do you know what I'm saying?
No. Actually, no. I hear you, Chiara, and I think you're right. And actually, I've got a bone to pick with you, mate.
Yeah.
I'm at work.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah. So a little bit of respect, please.
Yeah.
But actually, don't worry about it because you're absolutely gorgeous.
I'm having fun. I'm having fun.
I don't think I can. I'm not ready. Could you please turn the sound off?
Hey! Sound off! Please!
Sorry, I know that you're here for a fun time with me playing the maracas. It's just that sometimes there are things in life that are more important than maracas. And I know there's quite a lot of you here right now, and also there's some people maybe watching online, and so I just want to use this opportunity to talk about something that's really important to me, and hopefully it's important to you guys too, and we can make a difference. Basically, my cat is missing. Please take this seriously. This is a beautiful cat, and I don't know where it's gone, and I've been looking everywhere, and I'm getting desperate now, and you can't expect me to come up here and play maracas when my cat is missing. Please, guys, I haven't been able to eat or drink or sleep or anything. Please help me. There really is nothing in the world more important to me than this cat. Also, my daughter's missing. Yeah, I mean, I really love my daughter too, obviously. She really is fantastic. So if you see my daughter around, just to warn you, she doesn't like it when you go up to her. So it's better to just report it to the police officer and explain that she's a compulsive liar. She's a great kid, and I just really want her back. Also, my wife is missing. She was last seen holding hands with this gentleman in the picture, and I've got reasons to believe that he is a sex trafficker, because there's been reports that he's been having sex with her multiple times, and I just want to make a plea, baby. Baby, if you're watching this, if the man that stole you, if he's allowed you to have access to the internet, and you're watching this, I just want you to know that you've just got to try really hard to escape and come back to me. And whilst you've been away, I've been changing. I've been really improving myself so I could be the person that you deserve. I got a second job, yeah, as well as playing the maracas here 5 nights a week. I'm also a sales advisor. It's for Foster's Beds. I'm a sales advisor. They put me in a mattress costume and make me stand in the street and hand out flyers. But it's all part of the sales team. If you come back, I can wear the costume around the house and say things like, "Now will you sleep with me?" And I know that you didn't always feel safe around me, and that's why I've been getting karate lessons. And also, I've been learning to dance. I bet Dean can't do that. And also, it really is difficult for me to do this. But baby, if you are listening, please just come home. Just you and the cat, just come home. And everybody else, I really can't play the maracas because I've only actually got one maracas. So, if anyone has seen my other maracas, I'm also looking for that. Yeah, I really can't do anything for you now, I'm afraid. I'm just feeling a little bit emotional, so if anyone's seen my cat or my wife or... No, I can't do it. I just said I can't do it. I've only got one maracas. Like, why aren't you listening to me? I just told you my family have left me. What? Is everyone having a good time?
I'm having fun. I'm having fun.
Here at Pam and Pam's dancing school in Dartford, we believe the first dance at a wedding is the most important moment in anyone's life. More important than dancing at a christening, a funeral, or even a sixth form leavers ball.
As the couple take to the floor for the first time with their favourite ballad playing, has the world stopped spinning? I think it has.
The beginner's first dance at a wedding dance class is the most popular class we offer here at the Academy, followed closely by baby tap and erotic Cuban rumba for the over 65s.
We've choreographed many a happy couple in the run up to the big day, but this class is specially designed for you guys. That's right, the single people at weddings. Okay. What you should be doing during the first dance as you sway awkwardly on the edge as yet another one of your friends tie the knot and start their happy lives together.
It is crucial you have the moves to communicate to everyone around you that you are totally cool with being yet another wedding without a +1.
Rather than thinking, I am lonely, I am lonely, I am lonely. We want you thinking step ball change, lunge leap, and land back at the singles table.
Along with footwork, an important part of the choreography you'll be learning today is how to use dance and movement to avoid tricky conversations you want to dodge throughout the big day, okay? Right up until in that 2.5 surcharge taxi, taking you back to the extortionate B&B you paid for all by yourself in the arse end of Norfolk.
We're professional dancers with years of experience under our belt. Pam and I were understudies in Cats in the West End. Okay, all right. So we know more than anyone that the way for a dance to truly take off is not in the footwork, but in your face. Okay? So Priya, you might be getting cocky because you finally conquered that salsa routine, but if your face looks like you've just been told your chihuahua's going to be put down in the morning, it's never going to work, no matter how hard you shimmy.
Oh, Gary was it? When the bride's mother comes up to you and says, "Where's that lovely trainee physiotherapist Amanda you brought to the engagement drinks?"
Where is she?
You are categorically not going to tell her that Amanda ghosted you and blocked you a week later. You're going to smile with those eyes and say, "Amanda is working abroad this weekend," okay? You're going to keep the movement precise and clean. Cha-cha-cha, spin, 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 buffet table, buffet table. You're back eating a vegan vol au vent in peace before you know it.
Okay. Sarah, is it? Hello, Sarah. Sarah, when you find out that the only other single person at the wedding is the groom's weird cousin, it doesn't matter how much free Prosecco you neck during the speeches, you do not want this man to go down on you in the cloakroom. No, Sarah, repeat with us.
I do not want this man to go down on me in the cloakroom. Okay,
Think
sashay away, sashay away. Check out the fit trumpeter in the band instead.
Well done, well done, well done.
The professional tuition you are receiving today for the relatively small fee of £427, excluding VAT, is actually priceless. When you consider it is going to prepare you for a full mental breakdown when the DJ begins playing Radiohead for the bride and groom.
Or groom and groom, or bride and bride. It really doesn't matter. You'll still be dying alone.
I'm having fun. I'm having fun.
Today what we're going to do is actually something really creative, really fun and hopefully apolitical. What I do is I run an Etsy shop And what you can do on Etsy is just sell all your fantastic homemade things, like your arts and crafts, for money on the side. And for me, Etsy is my only source of income. And what I really specialise in is greeting cards. They're kind of, they're for birthdays, they're for christenings, they're for marriages, they're for death. Yeah, I know, death cards. It's all gonna happen one day, guys. I'm joking. It doesn't happen to everyone. Okay, now, here is an example of a few that I've made earlier. Oh my gosh, I sound like Blue Peter, don't I? How shit was that show? Christ. What we're gonna do, when I'm doing my design for my card, I always like to use multicoloured felt tip pens. A big reason for this is because it really reminds me of the LGBTQ struggle. Can you imagine what they're going through? I can't. Okay, so I've got my colours like this, and what I do, I just have them like that, you know, like ready to go. And then I've got my cards here, and what I'm going to do, straight away, I'm going to say to Nan, because that is my name. And then I'm going to say, love, Nan. Okay, brilliant. So, I found this sort of little conker thing here. Now I found this on the road, and I think it's because it must have fallen out of a park. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to get a little bit of sticky tape here, and I'm just going to stick it, I think about here or something. Sticky tape isn't as sticky as it used to be. Honestly, try it out, it's disgusting. Right, so there we go, and we've all right, so hang on, bear with me. Okay, so I'm a real sucker for pop-up cards. Do you know what I mean? No, so you sort of open them and go, bloody hell, I love that. So what I've got a little bit of chocky. All right, so I'm gonna just like, and then I'm gonna stick to this card as a lovely treat. You've got to use vegan chocolate because nowadays, in this era, very likely chance is that they're going to be a fucking vegan, the person receiving this card. I found the other day, okay, I'll tell you a story now. I was on the bus, right, and I heard everyone on the bus going, Christ, just because I was eating a massive nugget. So here we are, and then we're nearly done. Okay, love your life, love your life. The hearts for loving your life. And there you have a fantastic homemade card. And I've got a few others that I'd love to show you that I've made. This was for Halloween, you know, you're gonna die, that sort of thing. This one is, don't know, honestly, what that one was for. And there you have it. Fantastic handmade cards for all the friends and family. They look like shit. Don't think I don't know that they look like shit. Okay, I'll just explain something really quickly. So essentially, I started this online marketplace, really quite exciting, really desperate time of my life. And I Google image searched and stole the JPEGs. And now I've got a lot of orders that I genuinely cannot deliver on. So search me, search Nan's Gear, and do DM me as how to get out of this truly awful situation.
I'm having fun. I'm having fun.
Hi, I'm Annette. And this is Karen. And if I was just going to let you know who you're dealing with up top, I would tell you this story, is that twice this year I have let my phone, uninsured phone, fall and smash to the floor to save the thing that was in my other hand, which was, both times, bread. I love bread! I'm a proclaimed feminist, and I think that's part of the reason why I'm now able to talk about bread. I mean, I have to say, I'm a pretty privileged feminist, so my feminism pretty much consists of power poses and depressing facts. Hey Karen, what year do you think in the marriage certificate it changed from saying spinster to single in the relationship history section?
I don't know, like
1950? No, Karen, it was the year of Shrek 2, 2004. 2004. Karen, that means that you watched Shrek 1 as a spinster.
I actually haven't seen Shrek 1.
So much has changed since 2004. So much has changed since 2000. I've changed, but feminism really has changed. I don't know if you've seen it now, but corporate feminism, feminism for business, is alive and kicking. It's pretty wonderful to see.
Feminism can help you get ahead in the workplace. It turns out that all this time, we were just missing this one thing. Confidence. Just have more. Yes. It turns out the problem was you all along.
Makes sense. Makes so much sense.
Okay, Amy.
Yeah.
Amy, show me confidence.
Okay,
Okay, that's much too much. That's very unlikable. Okay,
Sorry.
you have to tone that right down.
Okay, I want to be
Bring
likable.
It right down, Amy.
I want to be
Less,
likable.
Less.
I want to be
Smaller.
likable.
Okay,
I want to be likable.
Much less. Down, further down. That is perfect.
Thanks, Karen. Corporate feminism is pretty much white privileged women talking to other white privileged women. Which is why it's absolutely bonkers. Oh, mamma mia, it's so crazy. Let me tell you, my friend, she actually works in a corporate space, and she had Karen come into her office to do a sort of women in the workplace session, and her session was all about being a woman talking in a meeting.
When you're a woman talking in a meeting, and first off, congrats. It's very important that you say something before the meeting begins, just to settle the room to your voice. Because if you just start speaking willy-nilly halfway through the meeting, what will happen is that the men in the room will be so shocked by the high pitch of your lady voice that they won't actually hear a word that you say.
Oh, Karen, what are you talking about? I mean, what are they going to do? Be like, a bat. A bat has got in.
We've got a phrase that we actually like to suggest that you can use at the beginning of these meetings.
The phrase. Let me tell you about the phrase. I love the phrase. The phrase is something that a Karen once said to my friend, a high-powered businesswoman with confidence, with no shame. The thing that she wanted my high-powered female friend to say in a meeting to settle the room to her voice was...
We suggest you say, are these pencils for the meeting?
Are these pencils for the meeting? Karen, pencils, nobody's using pencils anymore. We're using pens, we're using computers, and some dickheads are still using tablets. But at the end of the day, no one is asking women the proper question. What do you want in a meeting? And what all we want is just a bit of accountability.
Sorry, is there a bat in here?
I'm having fun. I'm having fun.
Hello, welcome to my home. I'm going to be talking to you about shame. Both shameless and shameful are bad things. What's going on there? It's hard to have the right amount of shame. In fact, if you were to represent this situation mathematically, it would look something like this. I'll take you through it. You got shame on the x-axis, favorability on the y-axis, always label your axes, basic stuff. At the origin, I found shameless, and it goes over to find shameful on the right-hand side. In the middle, I found the optimum point of shame. I've decided to label it shamesome. I like that idea because it implies the best way to be is to be walking around with some amount of shame. It's a very British notion. I don't think we have enough words ending in some in our language. Here's a list of my favorite some words. Awesome, great state to be. Don't get greedy though. Too much awe, now you're awful. What's going on there? Awe should only be taken in moderation. Handsome's a good one. You could say to someone, you're handsome, pretty positive. Equally, if someone's being annoying, you could say, you're a handful. Suddenly not so good. Basically, when addressed to someone, it goes like this. Handsome, compliment. Handful, insult. Handless, insensitive observation. Don't do that. Going back to the list, threesome, I think it's a very arrogant term. 3 is not some when it comes to sexual participants. 3 is a lot. 3 is above average by either 1 or 2, depending on how good your life is going right now. When does a threesome become a 3-full? I reckon it depends on the size of the bed. Here's how I think it works. This is type of bed versus group sex nomenclature. I reckon it works something like this. I reckon it goes king 8 full, queen 6 full, single 3 full, cot, inappropriate, no matter the number, don't do it there. Bunk bed, I'm not sure. First of all, you can't have a threesome and use both parts of the bunk bed. One party is definitely losing out in that scenario. But even if you were to have a foursome in a bunk bed, that's just 2 pairs of people having normal sex. That's no longer an orgy, that's a race. I'll even be okay if it was 2 pairs of people having sex in bed side by side, because at least that's on the same level. With a bunk bed, you've added a new 3rd dimension there. That's a new Z-axis. If it's not happening on the same orthogonal plane, it's not group sex. That's just one of the rules I have. Oh, I've been Ken Cheng. You've been fantastic. Thank you very much.
I'm having fun. I'm having fun.
Hello, we're Tarot. This is Adam. He loves close hand magic. So.
No, that's Ed.
It's me. I love it.
That's my. All white guys look the same to me. So
don't worry about it. It's fine. That's amazing. How did he do it? I don't know. Did he put it in his mouth just before he came on? I don't know. No, I'm saying I don't know. I'm saying I don't know. It's a mystery.
They don't know. Magician's code.
So this is Kath. Fun fact about Kath: she can fit her whole fist in her dad's mouth. It's amazing. It's amazing. Show them how you do it.
So hook the jaw.
Yeah.
Fold it in.
Oh, so soft, so nice.
There you go.
Lovely,
Nice,
really good.
lovely. This is Ed. He is excellent at impressions.
Shut
I can't
up.
wait for you to see. He's so
Shut
good.
up.
No, show them your best impression.
Shut up, and then I can do the impression.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for you to shut up.
Yes, we'll clarify that.
Okay, this is an impression of a fire engine. Siren, not the whole vehicle, I've been saying. Okay. Nina, 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 Nina. Really good. Really good work. Congratulations.
So, wait, did you say that was a fire engine?
Siren, yeah.
That's an ambulance.
What?
There's different sirens, right?
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
Someone knows the sirens. La-di-da, the princess knows the sirens. Unbelievable.
So, we do sketches inspired by tarot cards and influenced by the occult. And first up, it's my personal favourite, The Lovers.
It's your line, you fool.
Yeah, but after
No, you
that,
can't, no.
I'll have what she's having.
Thank you.
Unbelievable.
This in my acting.
Ridiculous. Waste
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Do we have time for one more sketch?
I don't know. Adam, do you have time for one more sketch?
Not now I've done this. No.
Perfect. Thank you so much for having. Oh, no, sorry. Really quickly, I just want to say congratulations to Kath. I just wanted to do it while you're all here. Sorry, congratulations,
oh, no,
Kath.
don't.
Yeah,
Don't.
Kath, you
No,
nailed
it's
it.
like
really
you don't.
brilliant.
Not in front
I've
of.
just got a little present. Thank you so much for coming. I just wanted to do this while everyone's here.
She's
I'm so
incredible.
sorry.
It's incredible.
Just give me 2 seconds.
So good.
I just want to say, Kath, congratulations. Woo! Lovely. So, congratulations to Kath on 2 years sober. Well done, man. There you go. Thank you so much, guys. Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
I'm having fun. I'm having fun.
It's only after an argument, isn't it, when you think of all the things you should have said. Like, I'll give you an example, right? The other day, I was in a coffee shop, and I was waiting for the coffee to come out. The coffee comes out, and I grab it. Half a second later, another hand grabs it. It wasn't my other hand. It belonged to another man, right? And he grabbed it and pulled it away, and I went, oh, sorry, I think you'll find that's my coffee. And he went, sorry, I think you'll find that's my coffee. And I said, no. I think you'll find it's my coffee because it's got the name Henry written on it. Now, that's not my name, but it is a name I gave him at the counter because I'm a bit of a character. And I snatched it away, right, and I walked towards the exit. And as I walked towards the exit, he shouted, I think you're a very rude young man. To which I replied, and I was kicking myself. Because it is only afterwards, isn't it, when you think of all the things you should have said. I was running it over and over in my head. I was losing sleep over it, thinking of things I should have said to this man. And I'd like to run through it now with you, with what I would have said, if that's all right. All right. Oh, sorry, no, I think you'll find that's my coffee because it's got the name Henry written on it. Now, that's not my name, but it is the name I gave him at the counter because I'm a bit of a character. I think you're a very rude young man. Fuck you, man. But it's only afterwards, isn't it? Damn it. What a zinger. Score! 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 All right, just one more, I promise, just one more. Just let me get the point, mate. I'm just trying to do score, and then this bit's over. It's done. Just let me get the point. Just let me get the point, mate. Just let me get the point. Fancy boy, is it? Fancy boy, is it? Get up. Get up! Oh. You grab his legs. Grab his fucking legs, mate! Have you been to improv classes? Oh shit, get the hell out of here, man, get the hell out of here! You'll never take me alive, coppers! Jordan Brooks, I now sentence you to 37 years in prison for murder. Oh, Mum! What am I gonna do? I've ruined my life! You're right. Make the best of it. Oh, after you, Warden. Hey, Robert, how's the reading going? Great stuff, man. Animal Farm next, buddy. Animal Farm next. Oh. Sorry about the prison slop, guys. I've had a little paprika for anyone who might want it. Why can't we watch the World Cup final? We've got rights too! Yeah! Jordan Brooks, due to good behaviour, I now reduce your sentence by 7 years. Score! But it's only afterwards, isn't it? When you...
I'm having fun. I'm having fun.
Hey everyone, I'm Paul Rodriguez. I've been working here at Goldman & Sachs for about 8 months, but I don't have a traditional financial background. This is actually the first presentation I've ever done on digital. But I'm going to give it my best shot. Can everyone see? So, like I said, not a traditional financial background. I actually majored in textile restoration at the Fashion Institute of Technology. It's a really good school near here in Midtown. Do you guys know it? No? Okay. Doesn't matter. The first time I came into this beautiful skyscraper, they actually asked me to remove stain off the carpet, and they said if I didn't send the results off to the lab, I could have a remunerated position here. I've just been kind of teaching myself in my own time the financial terms of the business arena, and I'm gonna give it enough about my own stupid crap. We're here to talk about the big merger. We've got two big dogs merging together. I don't know you guys know your own names. I'll get on with the presentation. My desktop, it's off, but the presentation is on here. It actually came with a wire, but honestly, we've recently come into half a dozen rabbits. My daughter's doing a science project, and we got half a dozen rabbits, and the last time I saw the wire, the rabbits had taken it for their hutch, and they won't let me in there. But I can pretty much remember what it says. If you don't mind, I'm going to just use my arms as exercise. Can everyone see? So, in the first part of the century, as you can see, there's a huge upcrease in money, and then in the latter, in the 6th month of June, or I call it June, there's a huge decretion. Some of the figures may be a little off. My daughter took all the solar panels out of my calculator because she needed them for a science project, and that's okay. But I try to do the sums on my phone, but my phone was charging next to her magnet collection, and all the figures got denatured from that. So I know I'm not wearing shoes. My friend's children, my friend's kids on the way here, they did this really funny joke where they took my shoes. It was so funny. I was like, guys, I need my shoes. I have an incredibly important presentation today. This is one of the most important days of my life, getting married, having Rosa the day we got the rabbits, and then today. But they said, they just laughed and said I could have them back after work. It was really funny. I'm really grateful to be here. My wife got a Hyundai since we put Rosa through private school, so everything's going really, really grateful for this job. But enough about my own stupid crap. I need to convey the information that I was here to do. So, what was I gonna say? Can everyone see? This is a little tall, I feel. I'm just gonna, hang on. Oh my God. Don't worry, I'm fine. This happens all the time. Don't help me. It's fine. Can everyone see? I'm just gonna, if I do some axes under here, can people see what I mean? Okay. Fuck. Okay, Daddy swore, and that's okay. Okay, don't leave. We have 55 minutes left. Please keep murking and keep murking. I'm right here listening. Okay, I'm dead now.
I'm having fun. I'm having fun.
We are Fox Dog Studios, the UK's #1 IT consultancy. We've been developing products to help the youth of today express themselves through music whilst maintaining obligations to their parents or guardian.
Our products are mobile.
They're also hands-free. Kick my shoe.
Hold my finger. Touch my elbow. Express through music, we're emotional, but we've got to still be responsible. Tasks, yeah, they sure are plentiful, but wait, with tech, we can let it all out while we put away the mugs. Let it all out while we water the plants. Let it all out while we do our homework. We can let it all we do the laundry. We can let it all out while we put away the shopping. Really helping express my feelings in ways that I can't normally do with my parents. Through the music. We can let it all out while we walk the dogs. Where are the dogs? Here's Sandy. Put her down there. Here's Bunty.
No relation.
We can let it all out. All right, here we go. Yeah. Letting it all out.
Why have all the mugs backed up?
Mum, home.
Who's rotated my socks? The laptop is piss wet through.
We can let it all out. We can let it all.
I'm having fun. I'm having fun.
I actually recently did a tweet about spinach and it went viral. That's like the millennial dream, right? That's like on a par with buying a house. Right, give me a cheer if you've had a tweet go viral. Okay, be more fucking impressed then. I'm going to share the tweet with you. We got it? Okay, so it's a tweet about spinach. It's not very much spinach. And then I said, this is 45 bags of spinach. Not a bad response in the room. 108,546 likes. That felt patronising. But my favourite thing about it, I think normally people go on Twitter to be kind of vitriolic and to troll each other. But because this tweet was quite tame, the responses were just quite enjoyable. So I'm going to share some of them with you. The first one is from Sebastian. Is this an American thing? The joke doesn't apply to me and leaves me confused. Followed by Arabella. She copies in her friend DJ Damien. This makes me think of you. He mentioned it like one time, but still. Now I feel quite sorry for Arabella. It's like when you cling on to a private joke for far too long. Like, remember that time we had spinach? Right, then there's Bucky Loren. He gets quite defensive on spinach's behalf. To be fair, they warn you it cooks down. Finally, someone has spinach's back in this whole thing. Marnie, can't say the same about raw spinach. Fair enough, actually. Just pointing out the joke. Thanks, Marnie, you stupid bitch. Oh, yeah, then a big account shared it on Instagram and the abuse came flooding in. This is shit, you are shit. But shit spelled with an E instead of an I, the Scottish way. Right, and then followed by some abuse in Spanish. Vete a la mierda y no publicas más tus mierdas recetas hija de puta. If you're laughing, that means you speak Spanish. Right, Google Translate says this means, fuck you and do not publish any more of your shit recipes, you daughter of a slag. Which I felt was too strong. But then, you'll never guess who liked the tweet. Drum roll, please. Have you heard of Nigella Lawson? I actually did invite Nigella / tweet her, asking her to come here tonight and cameo, but unfortunately, she was busy. Oh, sorry, what's that?
This is a present from Nigella.
A present from Nigella Lawson? Yeah. Fuck off. Thank you. And that's kind of it.
I'm having fun. I'm having fun.
Oh? So I say, oh, you walk in here? Well, I'm talking here! Am I right? Look at this guy. What am I, fucking banana, right? All right, you guys are beautiful, honestly. You're one of the most beautiful crowds I've ever seen. Hey, welcome to the stage, our next act, who is a dog. So let's hope he talks about that. Please welcome to the stage, Stefan.
Hello. It's nice to be here. I like to laugh. It's good to be in a comedy club. The other day, actually, I was eating cereal with some milk, and I was reading this cartoon in the newspaper, and I laughed so hard. I don't know if this has ever happened to you, but I laughed so hard that milk came out of my nipples. Luckily, I was topless, so the milk just squirted right back into the cereal bowl, and then I just gobbled that back up, like a goblin. So I'm small, not so small that I have to live in a shoe, like that old woman.
What you on about, mate?
Sometimes when I'm on an airplane, I like to nod along to both the English and the foreign language announcements, just to impress any hot girls who might be watching.
You're a dog.
Yeah, I am a dog.
Talk about being a dog, mate.
Yeah, I mean, I am a dog, yeah, but, you know, it's not the most interesting thing about me. It doesn't define me, you know. I just want to tell some jokes.
What's it like being a dog?
Look, you know, it's just, this is the body I'm inhabiting at this moment in life, and it happens to be a dog's body. You know, and when I die, I'll leave this body and go back to where I'm from. You know, that's it, really, all right?
Talk about being a dog. 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 Talk about being a dog.
All right, fine, okay. Okay, you want me to talk about being a dog, huh? Huh? About being born and then being separated from my mom and my siblings immediately? Having my owner beat me? And then being put in a shelter and no one adopting me for 2 years because I was so fucked up in the head? Is that what you want to hear? My shit past?
Talk about being a dog. Talk about being a dog. Talk about being a dog. Talk about being a dog.
I'm having fun. I'm having fun.
Hello everybody, I'm Ingrid Ingebretsen. I'm from the hit Norwegian sketch show Lolling From Your Belly on a Saturday night. So I like to do characters like this. That's it. Okay. I'll show you that again. Okay, there it was. Now answer me this. Is she holding back a yawn or holding semen in her mouth? Okay, I'll show you that again. Okay. I just had a great idea. It was neither. She was having an epiphany. I like to do impressions too. Like any day I'm having a tough day, I like to just narrate my day through the voice of Björk, just like, if you open the window and the door, there's a whole world of possibilities and a future ahead of you. So I like to imagine, you know, maybe celebrities, they have problems too. So I've written here a list of some celebrities with problems. Okay, this is Liza Minnelli, loves jazz but can't make the sounds. Oh, I love it, I love it. There's that cymbal and it's like, I said, and there's those drums and they're like, and there's that trumpet and it's like, yeah, I love that jazz. This is Britney Spears calls in sick to work. I don't feel very well. Sofia Vergara loves action movies but can't make the sounds. Oi, Loy, there's that handgun, it's like boom. There's that machine gun, it's like ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And there's that bazooka and it's like ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Get out of the way. Loy. This is Björk loves birds but can't make the sounds. Oh, I love that there's that common robin and it's like... Wow, no, that really sounds like it. This is Owen Wilson, sees his ex on Tinder. Oh, yeah, wow. Yeah. This is Jennifer Aniston, sees her ex on Tinder. Oh, yeah, wow. Okay, I'll leave you guys with this. This is a girl who turns into Schmeagol anytime she gets a compliment. What? You like my hair? What? You like my eyes? I don't deserve to have nice eyes. What? You like my shoes? No! My shoes! Look at these shoes! The designer, but they're actually from a charity shop! And that girl's based off of me.
I'm having fun. I'm having fun.
This song goes out to everyone
who knows how it feels to be ditched by your best friend for a more exciting new friend.
That's right, Lisa. We're talking about you.
This song's for you, Lisa, and your new friend.
We were 3 close pals and it was great.
All of a sudden, you've a brand new mate.
Now all our love has turned to hate. Who's that tiny bitch?
You bring her here, you bring her there. You even choose her underwear. You say you like to smell her hair, but who's that tiny bitch? I always catch her sucking her thumb. You never let her sit out in the sun. She doesn't even care if her shoes are undone. Who's that tiny bitch? Who's that tiny bitch? Who's that tiny bitch? Who's that tiny bitch that you've been dragging around?
She's no good at conversation. She relies on your lactation. She needs to work on her enunciation.
Who's that tiny bitch?
Wait, just need to press it.
Who's that tiny bitch? Who's that tiny bitch? Who's that tiny bitch that you've been dragging around? But then one day you looked up at me, tiny eyes so joyous and free, and all I could think to say to thee was, piss off, tiny bitch. Who's that tiny bitch? Who's that tiny bitch? Who's that tiny bitch that you've been dragging around? Who's that tiny bitch? Tiny fingernails. Who's that tiny bitch?
Why don't you get a job?
Who's that tiny bitch? Oh, get lost, tiny bitch.
Oh, wait,
Who's
stop.
that tiny-
What? What is it? I've just realised. It's her baby, isn't it?
I'm having fun. I'm having fun.
Hello there. You just caught us blessing an egg.
Welcome to a very special edition of How To, show which brings to future, to Yorkshire, to now.
I'm Amy, pro surfer and amateur optometrist.
And I'm Christopher Louise, and I do not believe the world is flat. I bloody know it is.
Yes, he does. Now, let's take a look at what we're going to be taking a look at this week. Now.
No. Now.
I'm on it.
My big nephew's on it all the time.
Memes.
I'm not allowed within 25 feet of it.
Have you guessed what it is?
That's right. It's
the internet. Now, you've probably all heard about this.
Are you all right?
So,
Are you all right?
yeah, I'm all right. Sorry, I just had an unblessed egg.
Completely unblessed.
Completely unblessed.
Are you going to be all right to carry on?
Yeah, I'm all right.
We can edit that out, right, Darren?
Oh, you've probably already heard about the internet from your knobhead cousin in London.
But what is the internet? When is it? And why can't I stop looking at it when I'm driving? The year is 1984. Grace Jones, Andy Warhol, even teeny tiny little baby Philip Schofield.
Everyone is doing the internet.
But nowadays days, you can use the internet for pretty much anything the piss you want.
You can use it to learn about tigers.
You could even buy a tiger.
Release it on the M62.
And sell what's left of the tiger on the dark web.
And finally, you can find a really good lawyer who specialises in all this weird tiger shit you've got yourself into.
Okay. Well, Chris, it sounds like you can do quite a lot on the internet. I'm sure first-timers might feel a little overwhelmed.
Absolutely, baby cakes. And that is why we have put together some of our favourite search terms to help get you started.
Good times. But that's all we've got time for. I sure will see you on the worldwide internet soon.
Next time on How To, we're going to look at culture and ask...
What's better, plays or energy drinks? Bye-bye.
I'm having fun. I'm having fun.
Hiya, we're Moon. We're used to some pretty rough gigs. Did one yesterday. In the first 2 minutes, we actually had a pretty nasty walkout.
Yeah, I'd had enough.
He'd had enough. Out of there.
Had enough of it!
Yeah. If you are what you eat, then he's eating a cheeky monkey. But he's been really looking forward to this. He's been working on some stuff to show you. Been working on an impression of Michael Caine.
All right, I don't know everyone's
got one, but you'll like this.
Bit of insight here. So, impression of Michael Caine, okay? What's he like? Sort of like he's like those old blokes what used to hang around my granddad down the Bowls Club.
That's just Josh's impression.
It's my impression of the man. Get on board with it. It's my impression.
We've all got one, haven't we? You know, mine is he seems like a kind guy, but you won't want to get on the wrong side of him.
Well, that's a pleasantries done with. We just tend to rattle through them from this point forward. So strap in. Get out! Get out! Get out! I'm here to kill you. All right.
Please, can I just have some water? We've been travelling for 3 days, mate.
You've no need of water, pal. Please. You're gonna die.
Please, I've got a family. Please don't do this to me, please. Please.
We're recording.
Oh, God.
Read from the card. Read the card, Sam. Read the card!
My name is Doug. And my ransom hasn't been paid.
Good lad.
So now I'm going to die. The time and date of my death is 10:58 on April the 1st. Oh, you bugger.
Hey, we having that?
You absolute card.
Hey.
Look at my hands, they're shaking. Come on then, who's my April Fool? Who's my prankster? Mike.
Yeah?
I don't know you that well.
Nurse, I'm performing CPR, as you can see.
Hello there, fella.
Look, I told you yesterday I can't talk to travelling salesmen as they're coming off the street. What do you think this is?
I think when you see what I've invented here, mate, you're going to be very interested.
Look, we're an NHS trust hospital. We buy in bulk. Doctors have very little to do with specific orders.
I think when you see what I've invented, you're going to want one of these in every single GP and every single hospital in the land, my friend.
I highly doubt that.
Oh. What's this like? What's this? I like to think that it's This Is England, but sketches. Two big-thighed boys just showing you our sense of humour, showing you the way that we see the world, because we value different things. You know, we value kindness, good conversation, you know, clubbing in the same converted textile mills in which our ancestors were brutalised. But most importantly of all, we value a nice hot.
Cup of tea there, Jackie.
He'll be mother.
Got him a brew backstage.
It's great. Cheers, mate. Thank you. What's this?
Petrol.
Why have you put petrol in my drink?
In a bit of bother, are we there, Jack? Oh, so when I put petrol in you, yeah, that's a problem. But when I ask him to put diesel in my car, suddenly petrol's all he thinks about, isn't it, eh? Ruin that little punto.
I'm having fun. I'm having fun.
Hello again, it's me, it's Charly.
But you do have to do the sponsorship bit first. Then we
Okay, well, what am I supposed to, what should I say?
I don't know, just read the back, please.
Quince crisps are the brainchild of two old friends, Alex and Max. Guys that didn't think that fast food had to be bad food. Men who decided to stand up against dangerous preservatives. Two lads who just wanted to escape this world. Who just wanted to prepare and package some really first-rate crisps and bake them in wild ovens deep into the night as the crows sleep in their tepid dungeons. Look how they're quite nice crisps. So, I used to be a wedding DJ. The best wedding I ever DJ'd? Is that what you're asking me? The best wedding I ever DJ'd was Tom. You know Tom from Tom and Jerry? He was the cat, you know. It was a lovely reception in Suffolk in a big B&B called the White Horse. And the dinner had ran on. They often do round that way. So I had to set up my DJing rig during the speeches, during the best man speech even. Would you believe me if I told you Jerry was the best man? He opened by saying that his and Tom's relationship had not always run that smoothly, which predicated a loud and lengthy laughter and applause break. I mean, they were laughing for about 10 minutes. It was stupid. He went on to say it was actually he who had introduced Tom to this neck of the woods, because Jerry's actually from Suffolk. He's from Walberswick, you know, it's on the coast. And I wish I'd been born by the sea. There's still time. Jerry went on to say a little about himself, as despite his standing in the collective consciousness, there's not an awful lot known about him personally. He said that his family had emigrated from Suffolk to the vineyards of California, just near Hollywood, where his mum, who couldn't be there as she was bedbound, would make wine out of the grapes, just tiny amounts. But she sent a bottle over with him to toast his speech with. As he was saying this, the serving staff were all running around putting little thimbles of wine in front of everyone. Don't drink it all at once, said Jerry, and everyone was like laughing again. He went on to speak about his relationship with Tom, how strange it was that they were to become so close, especially for a lot of his professional life. Tom had been sort of, trying to murder him. But in each other, they'd seen purpose. They'd given each other purpose. And what great a gift is that? And Jerry said almost mournfully that after Tom met his now wife, he had a new purpose in life. So after that, whenever Tom and Jerry would meet, it was not to drop pianos on each other or to endlessly chase up and down flights of stairs. It was to sit and talk, to reflect on what the hell had been going on all those years, to laugh, to compliment each other's home furnishings, that kind of carry on. And Jerry wished his old friend all the happiness in the world and ended on something about the scribble-scrabble of tiny paws, but I couldn't hear it because everyone was saying, ah. And I know this is unconventional, said Jerry, But before everybody else drinks, let's me and you share this first toast, Tom, to the next stage. Tom and Jerry raised their thimble significantly harder for Jerry, mind you, and drank Jerry's mum's mouse wine together. Now, said Jerry, you might start to feel sleepy, Tom. But don't object. It's over. Good night, Tom. And after that, there wasn't really any need for the DJing, so I just sort of packed up my stuff and went back home.